Hey guys, Yulia here. So today I am going to start my fall cleanup of my perennial beds and also just generally putting the garden to bed for the season. So what I generally do is I pick one small area in my garden that I can tackle in the few hours that I have after work and before the daylight is over. So I will be working today on the perennial border on the side of our house, and let's see how much I can get done today. Okay, so this is the area we'll be working on today, and I think you all recognize it. This is our perennial border, and it's looking really good for November. So what I'm going to do today, my priority is the dahlias. And this is a gorgeous cafe au lait, still blooming its head off. Now, we already had one hard frost, and the reason why these dahlias are not toast is because I cover them with black bags to extend their bloom when we have hard frost. And as you can see, the blooms stay on, protected, and I technically can go on. Oh, somebody threw that bag in here. My goodness. That's not nice. That's not nice. So technically, I can have these dahlias here. There's a bud. For as long as I keep covering them with some sort of frost protection. But I am done with gardening. The party's over. I'm kind of tired, so I'm just gonna go ahead and cut all of the blooms, because if I don't cover them tonight, they will all be fried. So I'm going to cut all of the blooms and cut down all of the stalks as well. Now, after I cut all of the blooms, I actually cut the dahlias all the way down to the ground, to about 6 inches off the ground, and I remove all the poles. Although they say that you have to wait until your dahlias are hit by frost, it is not necessary. You can actually cut them down right now, and I normally leave them for about a week to cure, and then I dig them up. So there's one important step is to label your dahlias if you have a lot of varieties. So unfortunately I ran out of my favorite aluminum labels. So I am using this masking tape, and this is a very inexpensive tape. It will last you for a long time. You can label a lot of dahlias this way. So you can just use a permanent marker and write your cultivar on it and tie it at the base of your dahlia. So I actually do not compost dahlia leaves or stems because they do have some diseases, and I do have some bugs on them, like had cucumber bugs this year. So I throw them away, and I also have some mildew. So you don't want to compost these things. And this is how far you cut them. You know, about like 5-6 inches is good. And I'll leave them for about a week. Alright, so this is all I had time for today. I removed all the dahlias and the stakes. Time always gets away from me, but I'm actually happy with what I did. All of the dahlias in the border are now cut and ready to be cured, and these are going to go in the garage. Alright guys, so I thought I would get a little bit more accomplished today, but there was this little thing that sneaked up on me that is called daylight savings time. I don't know how I forget about it, but you know, it's almost dark right now, but I'm pretty happy with what I did today. All of the dahlias from the perennial border are cut and I am incredibly happy with this. Isn't this so pretty? Anyway, if you have any questions or comments on any of the things that I was doing today, let me know, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.